So, 7, 18. Hey y'all, we're just doing a little bit of sound cleaning. I'm sorry, sound healing on Mondays to set the tone. Oh, I forgot to tag this in here. Hold on, let me tag this real quick, y'all. sound healing. Thank you, love. So 9 Central, 10 Eastern, and just do about an hour session. It's really just to hold myself accountable, so I at least do some clearing once a week. Oh, good. I know, I feel like my timing is always off. I say like one time, and then I'm like 15 minutes late or 20 minutes late. So put it on your notification helps for sure. Just trying to clear out the system. That's it. Yeah, this middle one tends to affect my heart. It means there's probably some type of energetic blockage around your heart space, which a lot of us have. Get you some crystal balls. This is a set of 3 for I think like 157. I tagged it in the video, but if you have TikTok Shop, they'll send you a free sample. But you want a pure sound, and so in ancient civilizations, they used crystal bowls. That's where this comes from. Architecture was built out of crystals, so just by the sun hitting the crystals, they would sing to wake them up in the morning. If you just click on the link, the shoppable link, they have them available right there. It's pinned in the video. Or you can go to the showcase on my page. From what I understand, crystal bowls are clearer in tone, meaning like the tone that they sing is a lot clearer than Tibetan bowls. But there's nothing wrong with Tibetan bowls. I just think that Tibetan bowls hit the nervous system differently than crystal bowls. But I actually have both. I have 3 Tibetan bowls downstairs. But what I've been told from my guides is that crystal bowls are clearer in tone. But I use both. I think Tibetan bowls are a little bit harder to get to, like make them loud in a way, like in the way that I want. Like I want you to pierce through my soul. But yeah, I have both of them. I think Tibetan bowls are good for like hitting, meaning like a sound of a bell. You know, like if you need a bell sound, like Tibetan bowls are really good for that. You know, bells used to be in our cities because they help to stabilize the frequency, but they removed them. So we got to find other ways to get access to that. But sound is amazing because your DNA, every single strand of DNA corresponds with a music note on the music scale. And this is actually studyable. This is scientific. You can look it up if you need proof. But sound is feminine energy. It bypasses your masculine principle and goes directly to your DNA. And your DNA is crystalline. Your DNA is crystals. Your teeth are crystals. Your bones are crystals. You are a crystalline being that decided to incarnate here. So crystals work really, really well for us. Because you're crystalline light that has become more material than light. But that's why the music industry is such a big industry. And it's because sound bypasses your masculine principle and it affects your DNA. It moves you through dimensions. So you gotta be careful what you consume. But it's very effective at healing DNA. It was an ancient practice. And if you're new to my content, I post a lot about ancient technology and ancient practices and things like that. Atlantis, Mu, Lemuria, Lyra, other star systems. We just lost a lot of our technology, so I try to bring back as much as I possibly can. Oh yay, me too. I know I have one posted because this is only my second session, but I'll post them after each session. But Chakra Vibrations is a good channel too on YouTube if you want to sleep to frequency. Really great channel. Yes, with the cat, yeah. I sleep to either that or like meditative mind frequencies every single night. And I've been doing that for the last 2.5 years. Best decision ever because I can feel energy in my body and I can feel it when it's dissolving and like which videos work better than the other ones. But just recently, I have like big pieces of crystal in my home, and I've been putting the crystal on my womb and on my heart space. Y'all better let crystals work for y'all. I'm telling you, y'all better let crystals do the work for y'all. Because what crystals actually do, they don't have any power. You give them energy. But what crystals actually do is that they tune you to the appropriate frequency, your oversoul frequency. So my big hunk of crystal actually came from Home Goods. Home Goods has some big pieces of crystal, and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time in the right city. And they actually still had dirt on them and everything. So, but my smaller crystals, I actually either get them from like a witch's shop, like a witchy shop. They got a couple in LA, or I have a Native American back home, and I'll go to the Native American. But he's like in like some farmer's, not even a flea market or some shit in like the back of a store that nobody really knows about. I've never heard of that, love. You're gonna have to send me something. Yeah, but like most of the ones that I got was like me going through a place that has mountains or caves that you could get like pick your own crystals from, like Arizona. My big ones though came from like Home Goods. I just literally was like looking in the front, and they had a bunch of them on sale for like $35, and they huge, like huge pieces of crystal. And then you just gotta activate them, and you can do that with your breath. But my pink ones, I call her Big Bertha, but her name is actually Rose, and it pulses. Like crystals are alive. They are actually vehicles for living consciousness. So if you are a medium labradorite is very, very helpful in clearing your mind and strengthening your gifts. And then rose quartz is really good for compassion, love, empathy, clearing your heart space. Clear quartz is good for anything. It's just kind of like the substitute. It's almost like a white candle. Amethyst is good for your third eye. Selenite and tourmaline, are good for protection. Black onyx, any black crystals are good for protection. Jet, onyx, jade is good for money. This is the one. This is the one I feel in my chest, in my throat. tarot is a great tool for you learning how to use your intuition. It actually is talking about the soul's journey in this reality, but I do think it's missing an important component, which is talking about what we go through on an emotional, on a soul level. It's kind of like how you mentally move through the journey. So I just actually created a Oversoul Codex, and I did it in the form of a tarot deck. It actually is different than tarot, meaning all the cards don't mean the same as tarot. It's specific to us 144,000 melanite crystalline beings who came here and we're on our path to remembrance. So it talks a lot about like soul contracts. It talks about grid walkers, people, those of us who came here and we wake up different parts of Earth. It's very, very intricate. But it's supposed to be a soul's technology, or it is a soul technology that I'm bringing back. It's not something I invented. This is something that needs to be remembered, and we've kind of lost it. And so I put it in the form of a tarot deck just because I thought it would be modern and easy for us to kind of get it. But all of the characters are melanated beings, so they look like us. And the cards are just a little bit more intricate. Like it talks about the sovereign wound. It talks about the sacred collapse that has to happen while you're in your journey, and it's supposed to help you to understand what the path back to remembrance looks like. And if you go to my website, all the cards are already there. They're available. You can look at the definitions. I also put lessons on there, advice on there. I also put rituals that you could do if you pull that card and you don't know where to go from there. But tarot is a good tool for your intuition, but I think that eventually you need to be weaned off of it. You need to just trust the guidance that you're receiving, because a lot of us are mediums, a lot of us are psychics, and that's not a gift. You know, it's just how our technology works. So just 3 years ago, I didn't know that I was a medium, or didn't know how to be a medium, and now I'm a professional medium. I have my certificate. I went to 2 different schools. I take clients, and I'm a lot more advanced than I thought I was. I'm a full body oracle, but I've had prophetic dreams my entire life. I just think people don't talk about this shit because it's taboo, or because of religion and stuff like that. So I just try to create a safe space for us to bring back ancient technology. So if y'all not on my YouTube, go check out my Spiritual Talk with Big Taj sessions if y'all want to know about Lemuria and Mu and the Lyran Wars and why most of us are here right now. Check it out, yeah. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do readings on live, which is usually around 5 my time, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. And I'm going to start doing readings with my own personal deck. But it's gorgeous. You should check it out. I'll show you what it looks like as soon as I'm done with this. But all of the cards are available on my website right now. And yeah, it's specific to us. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Show y'all while I'm still doing this. Let me not knock no shit over. Hold on. But this is what the cards look like. They on my website. I don't know if y'all can see or not, but you click on them, they're gorgeous. And they look like us. They have lessons, rituals, so you don't have to go outside of yourself for anything. Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So yeah, y'all should check it out though. Check out my website. It's bigtajwith2j's.com. Because a lot of us came at this specific time because we were meant to remember. And it's not that I ever tell y'all anything new. It's what y'all already know. Y'all just don't remember with y'all mind. soul's journey is what most of us came to do. We didn't come to become something. We came to remember who we are. Because we had to go through spiritual amnesia in order to enter into this realm. But the earth is starting to support us remembering, because the crystalline grids are stabilizing. So in the next 8 years, life is going to look completely different for those of us who choose to remember our path. But if you need help with that, check out my content. I post a lot of free stuff on YouTube, and it's long form content too. But everything that I do, every service I offer, all of it is trying to help you remember. But I think that most of us don't know what to do when we first start waking up. And so that's why I created this tarot deck, which is really an oversoul codex. It's information on how you remember yourself and what you may be feeling if you're in the opposite side of that. Like, oh good, I love that, Empress Royalty. It's been a long journey, hasn't it? My name on YouTube is Big Taj with 2 J's. But yeah, Big Taj with 2 J's. It's been a quick journey too, though. I'm a completely different person in just 3 years. But you just gotta want to remember. You just gotta want to understand. You know, and you just gotta learn how to trust yourself, because when you can trust yourself, everything else goes out the window. Yeah, I love that for you, my love. I love that for you. None of us can do it alone. We need everybody to play their role. Everybody has a specific function. Yeah, it is pretty fast. Once you decide, it's like you on a roller coaster going down real fast or up real fast, in real fast. But it's really each one teach one. I think we just gotta stop being scared to speak up about what we experiencing in our dreams and astral projection and other realms when it comes to spiritual attacks, because spiritual warfare is real. Some days I don't feel like fire, like I just feel like I could fly, period. Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. Make sure you ground, my love. But no, I understand that feeling. It feels like you buzzing. Well, at least for me, it feels like I'm buzzing. Like, I'm going higher and higher for sure. Yep. You got to make sure you have good energetic boundaries too, because I rarely often get drained anymore, unless I'm integrating energy. But I really often get drained anymore because I have really good energetic boundaries, and I don't just practice spirituality; I embody it every single day. I anoint my field. When I get into the shower, that's a ritual. When I eat my food, that's a ritual. When I drink water, that's a ritual. So I think it's more so about energetic boundaries too, and just knowing your limits. When it's time for your body to rest, rest. Don't let your mind trick you into doing more than what your body is capable of doing in that moment. Because I think now that I'm in alignment with my body, I only do what feels aligned at that moment, and that's why sometimes I tell y'all like I'm getting on at this time, but if my body says no, then I ain't getting on at this time. I'm just gonna have to catch me another time, you know. But I'm a feeler. I used to absorb everybody's energy, everybody's everything. And so I tried everything to try to figure out. I got energy harmonizers all around me. But to try to figure out how to stop absorbing everybody's shit. Because my strongest gift is feeling. And when I learn energetic boundaries and I make sure that I, set my boundaries every single day, I build the shield up around me. But also, when you sitting on your inner throne, when you know who you are, like I know who I am on a soul level. I know who I was in Lyra. I know who I was in Atlantis. I know who I was in all my previous incarnations. When you know who you are, nothing can ever touch you. So like that being drained and stuff doesn't affect you in the same way. Meditation doesn't feel the same because you're not looking for nothing. It's more like stillness, if anything, but nothing is like, I don't know, it just changes once you remember who you are. That's the best way that I could explain it. So I did a spiritual protection class. I think it's like $64 or something like that on my website. It's 3.5 hours, but I'll talk about how to spiritually protect yourself and energetic boundaries and stuff like that. And I also did a spiritual anatomy class too, because a lot of us don't understand our body from an energetic level. We have a bunch of axes. We have a bunch of gates inside of our body that most of us have not been taught about. And so you got to understand the technology that you are too, because that's a big part of it as well. I do this every Monday at about 7 p.m., 9 Central, 10 Eastern. I will be on tomorrow around 5 p.m., 7 Central, 8 Eastern to do some free readings and some paid readings. I'm on every Tuesday, Thursday, and Wednesdays at 1 o'clock doing spiritual talk, which is available on my website and YouTube. This is going to be episode 13, but we talk about Atlantis, we talk about Mu, we talk about the path back to remembrance, we talk about new earth frequencies, which should be stabilizing in these next 8 years. So feel free to join me on any of my other sessions or to turn on your notifications for when I go live. Always valuable information. I want y'all to have an amazing rest of y'all night. You are welcome, Zena. Thank you for those of y'all who hung out the entire time. This will be on my YouTube. Alrighty, I'll see you guys tomorrow.